RTV6 News at 5. Working for you.
First at 5, we are now tracking storms moving through parts of Indiana. Some could turn severe. It is a Storm Team 6 alert day.
So we start with Chief Meteorologist Kevin Gregory. Kevin, what are you tracking and what do we need to know right now?
Yeah, no waiting on storms there here. We've had some pea-size hail recently and 40-mile-per-hour gusts in Marion County. Let me show you where the threat will be for the next several hours. There's your thunderstorm watch. That goes from Lafayette and Peru on the northwest side all the way to the southeast through Greensburg and Seymour until 9 o'clock this evening. Let's talk about a storm that we've been watching. This has a tornado warning on it. Notice it's right up to the state line with western Indiana. Those of you in the western portion of the state pay particular attention. I've got more detail on that. You can see this big storm here dropping to the south and east. Other thunderstorms in the Marion County area. This has been holding together for quite a while, and it's almost making a little right-hand turn from Danville. It's just gone south of 74. This would come into Vermilion County, Newport down to Montezuma. Be alert as this approaches from the northwest. The fact that it's rotating means it's more likely to produce severe weather, whether that's large hail, damaging wind, or an isolated tornado. To Marion County. Western portion of the county calming down now. Heavy rainfall as you go up Fall Creek toward the state fairgrounds on up into, Mount Comfort area on the east side, and then Fort Benjamin Harrison to around Fishers. These storms will have an impact of 40-mile-per-hour winds, pea-size hail, and heavy rainfall. They're moving to the east, southeast, and it's really from Carmel and Fishers through the east side of Indy down to Greenwood. Steady progress to the east with some torrential rainfall. Now what I've done is look into the storm. It's had a history of producing pea-size hail on the northwest side of Indianapolis. The hail's starting to drop out just a little bit. Another broader view, because I know you tune in and you say, okay, what's going to happen where I live? Those of you east of Indianapolis will wait on the storms to arrive from the west and northwest. This line of heavy rainfall from Lebanon up through Frankfort, Tipton, and northeast toward Marion is moving to the southeast at 35 miles per hour. There's the storm track. It will bring that back into Marion County, back into Hamilton County, and then also through Madison County. Let's check in with our live drive. This is 16th Street. That looks like a Methodist hospital there to me. Complex on the right potentially as we're moving along, headed out toward the Speedway. Obviously, this has impacted what's going on at the track during the day today. As far as the roads are concerned, when you get these torrential downpours, obviously street flooding will become an issue. Typically, these have been moving fairly quickly at about 30 to 40 miles per hour. Back to the computer for a second. Just want to show you this is what's moving through the northern portion of the viewing area, and we'll cut through Hamilton County as well. We'll continue to keep you updated. There are no active thunderstorm warnings in central Indiana. We've got our eye on the storm in western portions of the state, and then what's happening right here in the heart.
It makes me feel more at ease that I know, hey, I can actually see this spot here or back here. Like right now, I can't see the back of my bus.
For the first time, we are seeing firsthand the newest safety technology to be used on school buses in our state. RTV6's Stephanie Wade is getting a chance to ride along and show you how one school district is hoping to provide more tools for bus drivers to keep your children safe.
We do have a lot of responsibility. We wear many hats.
There's no doubt about that. Bus drivers play a huge part in keeping our kids safe.
We do have vehicles that run stop arms.
And to help, the Bartholomew Consolidated School Corporation purchased 8 brand new school buses equipped with the newest safety features.
They have 4 cameras around the bus itself, one here, one in the back, another on the other side, and the last one in the front. So when drivers are backing up or students are boarding the bus, they'll be able to have a full 360 view.
This technology alerts drivers.
As I get closer, we'll turn red.
When they're too close to something or a car suddenly drives out in front of them, it will beep just like this and automatically slow down the bus. Their seat will notify them too.
I got a vibration. I'm getting close to the vehicle.
So your seat vibrated?
My seat just vibrated.
It also shows you what the speed limit is wherever you are.
It's flashing that I know I'm going over the speed limit. I'm 2 seconds behind the car. If they would stop, I'd have to do something within 2 seconds in order to avoid a collision.
And when there's bad weather,
During rain or snow, if the bus starts to tip over or slide, this new technology will help prevent the accident by straightening the bus up by applying a brake.
this is pretty high tech to have on a school bus.
Yes, we're the only school corporation in the state of Indiana that have this technology.
All of this made possible through a pilot program with Curlin Bus Sales and Leasing, each bus costing more than $118,000 each.
We want to take opportunities when given, and we were a school district that could do that. I hope that all districts benefit from what we're doing.
How do you feel about this?
I think it's a good improvement. It does make me feel safer sending kids to school with the accidents that have been happening. Just kind of gives the bus drivers more technology, keep our kids safe.
I love my kids. I mean, if I had kids, I treat them as if they were my own.
The school hopes this investment shows they take your kids' safety seriously. Stephanie Wade, RTV6.
Thanks, Steph. And we are always working to keep children safe. If there's anything you want us to look into for child safety, connect with us at emailing us at workingforyou@rtv6.com.
Tonight, the Indianapolis Zoo says Kedar the elephant isn't just fighting. He's improving after contracting a virus that's already killed 2 other elephants at the zoo. On May 6, Kedar tested positive for the rare virus that impacts African elephants. That same virus killed Naya and Kalina, 2 other elephants at the zoo. A zoo spokesperson says Kedar was able to go outside today.
The blood results give us tremendous encouragement. All of his blood values are either normal or very, very near normal, and the level of EEHV in his bloodstream has dropped, not to 0 yet, but almost. So things are doing very, very well. Kedar's feeling great. He's been going outdoors. He's got a great appetite, feeling good, interacting well, and at the moment, I'm happy to report everything looks very, very good and very optimistic.
The zoo's veterinary staff was able to diagnose the virus extremely early and immediately began treatment with antiviral medication. After 10 days of treatment, the virus levels have dropped significantly, and Kedar continues to improve each day.
New at 5, a Putnamville correctional officer is out of a job amid allegations he trafficked drugs into the prison. Now, Michael Miller is charged with official misconduct, trafficking with an inmate, and dealing in a controlled substance, all felonies. Court documents show he taped Suboxone to his genitals to get it into the prison for an inmate in exchange for $2,000. Suboxone is a drug used to treat opioid addiction. We reached out to his attorney and he declined to comment. The warden tells RTV6 they have a zero-tolerance policy for this type of misconduct.
Metro Police now suspect foul play after firefighters found a body outside of a burning home on the city's near northeast side. Detectives are now calling it a homicide, and they're working with arson investigators. That fire broke out 6:30 Wednesday morning at the back deck of a home on North Drexel Avenue off Washington Street. Fire crews then found the body of a man who had just been identified as 32-year-old Cruz Ball. The Marion County Coroner's Office is trying to pinpoint the exact cause of death, although we've learned Ball suffered some sort of trauma, including burn injuries.
Zionsville police have arrested 4 people after an early morning chase and crash that damaged a police car. This started at the Hunters Point apartment complex near the corner of Ford Oak Road and Oak Street. A short time later, one of the cars crashed into a tree and 2 suspects ran. The other vehicle stopped and its driver tried to run as well. Later, an SUV appeared to pick up a suspect, and while police were pursuing that vehicle, it hit a Whitestown police car before coming to a stop. 3 juveniles and an adult were taken into custody. Still ahead at 5:30 on RTV6, more people are visiting amusement parks each year than art galleries and museums. We show you a new ride that brings the best of both worlds, a little thrill and a little art.
Well, another big accident today at the world-famous Indianapolis Motor Speedway, getting set for Fast Friday tomorrow. Qualifications this coming week, and also a preview of another Thursday night Trackside 6 special tonight here on RTV6.
And you can see how dark it looks behind Dave there at the Motor Speedway. Let's show you the strongest storm. A thunderstorm warning has just been issued for Vermilion and Park counties in western Indiana. Golf ball size hail heads up northwest of Rockville, south of 74 toward Newport and Montezuma. There are other thunderstorms, non-severe at this point, covering all of central Indiana. Back after this.
You need to know
at Martin.com.
And you're looking at our live drive on the quiet side of Marion County. I say that they're on the northwest side. This is I-65 headed northbound near Lafayette Road. And you can see in the distance there some fragmented clouds, low clouds hanging down. There's more heavy rain that I think will sweep back into Marion County, the areas that are drying out for now. All right, let's talk about our situation here. For the next several hours, severe weather potential. This watch until 9 o'clock. Notice Tippecanoe County shaded in green, flood advisory there. You can get some very heavy rain in a short period of time with street flooding. The tornado warning has been over in Illinois, but extending from that same storm, the thunderstorm warning now, that's including Vermilion and also Park counties, that until 5:45. We've had golf ball size hail reported with that storm. If you can put your car in the garage, Rockville to Montezuma, areas in Vermilion County. This is south of Interstate 74. That storm is kind of by itself. That makes it a little more dangerous and capable of producing severe storms. Then we've got a complex of rain and heavy rainfall in central Indiana. This storm has held together for quite a while. Newport, Montezuma, Rockville, anything west of 41, south of 74. Prepare for this storm to arrive, damaging wind potential and large hail. Here's the storms from central portions of Hendricks County through Noblesville, Anderson to around Muncie. This area will continue to move to the south and east. Not severe at this point, but could produce 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts. Had a history of pea-size hail and heavy rainfall. I want to show you the storm reports. This is the pea-size hail report that came in from Hendricks County. As far as our severe weather threat, damaging wind and hail, the main threats. Can't rule out an isolated tornado just based on the history of the storms. These storms have already kind of outperformed or outlasted how long we thought they would hold together coming out of Illinois. The rain-cooled air is obvious. 63 in Lafayette, 72 in Indy, 80 in Terre Haute. The rain-cooled air will win out this evening, but as we head to tomorrow, summer-like warmth, a little cooler to the north, upper 70s to around 80, mid-80s south tomorrow. The chance for additional thunderstorms tomorrow, only about 30%, and that really is kind of heat of the day as we get between 1 and 4. See a few of these pop-up showers and thunderstorms? That's what we expect, but the coverage much less than where we've been today so far. 85 Saturday, best day of the weekend, hands down. Sunshine, 85. The wind will be strong, though. Tony won't be happy when he talks with Dave about hearing about gusts 20 to 30 miles per hour. Thunderstorms around on Sunday, and it will be cooler as a result. There's your hourly game plan on a Saturday. Will be dry with temperatures mid-80s. We monitored the storms. Between now and 9 o'clock, thunderstorm watch continues. Temperatures as we go to tomorrow, 84 degrees. We'll be in the mid-80s on Saturday and dry. We'll let you know what that latest bell is or warning here as we continue to follow the storms.
And it was an early end to practice today at the Speedway as that weather rolled in.
But it was a busy day there before that rain began. Want to go back to the track with Sports Director Dave First.
Dave, what developments are you following tonight?
Yeah, well, they just called practice just after 4:30 this afternoon, and really all the weather started moving in. They brought all the cars back off pit road, let the fans know what was coming, so that was all good to go. Not so good to go earlier this afternoon. Take a look at what happened to the 20-year-old rookie from Mexico, Patricio Award. He was following Helio Castroneves at the time, and man, did he make big-time contact against the wall in turn 2. Got a little airborne before coming back down on all fours. He climbed out of the car. Good news is he was A-OK, although he was complaining about his hands hurting. Meanwhile, he was not able to get back out in the track on a backup car, but he's looking forward to tomorrow.
You know, running there with Helio, and right when I was behind him, I thought the grip was there, but, you know, suddenly you're going so fast, everything just happens quicker than a blink of an eye. So the next thing I know, I'm already sideways, so I'm getting my hands off the steering wheel and, you know, slamming the wall. And then I see the floor, so I think I got like sideways or something. But the good thing is that I'm okay.
That was a big-time hit. Good news again, he is A-OK. Hey, hope you join us tonight at 7:30 for another Thursday night Trackside 6 special. Get to know the Hunter Rays. Well, not necessarily Ryan Hunter. We know about Ryan, former Indy 500 champion. How about 6-year-old Ryden Hunter Ray? It is definitely all about the next generation with this racing family, like father, like son.
How much fun for you as a dad to see your little one, your oldest now anyway, in a car like this?
It's amazing. I mean, it's a gift to be able to share something with your son that you both love, you know, and the love that I have for racing, to be able to share that with him. And the early stages of it is the best, because that's when everything is just new and everything is wonderful, and you get to experience the world of driving something fast.
Trip down to AMR Motorplex in South Florida for that one. Also, exclusive stories with Robert Wickens. The road to recovery continues. Check out Ray Hall's new rides tonight and a fabulous performance shop that he has out in Brownsburg. At a Throwback Thursday, hard to find Gordon Johncock these days, but we did just that tonight at 7:30, only right here on RTV6. Tony Kanaan with a decent day today for AJ Foyt Racing. TK will join us coming up live at 6:18. For now, Dave First reporting live from a somewhat wet Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Dave First live at IMS. Thank you for that. Dry out a little bit there. Two huge names are coming to Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Indianapolis 500. IMS announced that movie stars Matt Damon and Christian Bale will be the honorary starters for the 500 this year. This will be the second time two people have dropped the green flag for the race. The first time was in 2017 when actor Jake Gyllenhaal was joined by Boston bombing survivor Jeff Bauman. Damon and Bale are promoting their movie Ford versus Ferrari, which comes out in November.
Roll down the windows and play your favorite tunes on the stereo if you're looking for a new ride to cruise around in during our gorgeous spring weather. Our Aaron Lish heads to the Mecum Car Auction at the Indiana State Fairgrounds with advice from those buying new rides.
There are more than 2,000 cars here at the Mecum auction. So how do you figure out which one is the right fit for you and the most reliable?
That's not a hobby. It's my life.
Professional car buyers say auctions are the way to go when deciding to get a new ride.
Don't buy it over the internet. Come here, look at it, put your hands on it, crawl underneath of it, look everywhere.
Especially for some of those classic cars.
Everything costs money to fix. Very few guys out there know how to fix the older vehicles.
For instance, how about this Trans Am?
My youngest son has one, I have one, along with other cars, and this is just a good place to come and see what's what.
Pete Shuffett inspects every inch of this muscle car and has advice for buying older vehicles.
The main thing you want to look for on any older car is rust. Rust costs so much to fix, and then sometimes it's just cheaper to purchase another car than it is to try to repair the rust.
Do the research, know the car's worth, and then, of course, enjoy the ride like Shuffett.
The horsepower and the fun.
Aaron Lish, RTV6.
Thanks, Aaron. If you're looking to buy or just check out the sweet rides, the auction is open through the 19th at the State Fairgrounds. Tickets are $30 for adults and are free for kids 12 and under.
Working for you with an RTV6 traffic alert you need to know about for the upcoming weekend. Two portions of I-65 will be closed around Indianapolis. INDOT says crews will completely close northbound I-65 from I-465 to the South Split. That starts at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning and lasts until 6 Monday morning. Then northbound I-65 will also close from the South Split to the North Split starting at 9 tomorrow morning until Monday morning. Another traffic alert for you. Starting tomorrow, a portion of a major road in Hamilton County will close for a resurfacing project. The Hamilton County Highway Department says crews will close Cumberland Road between Allisonville Road and Noblesville to 234th Street in Cicero. The Highway Department says it'll take about 7 days to resurface that stretch of Cumberland Road, and it is scheduled to reopen on Friday, May 24th. I want to take you back outside, get a live look on this Storm Team 6 alert day at our live drive vehicle, showing wet roads there as the rain comes down. You want to give yourself extra time during this evening commute to get to where you need to go. Storm Team 6 is tracking storms moving across our viewing area. We'll be getting an update here as RTV6 News at 5 continues.
Boy Furniture Galleries. Live life comfortably.
And welcome back. Tracking strong to severe storms, and boy, doesn't this tell it all. Here we are at 5:25 in the evening, 3 hours plus tax from sunset, and it's city lights and car lights running the show. Torrential rainfall moving back into Marion County. There is a severe thunderstorm warning for Indianapolis until 5:45. Goes from Hendricks County all the way toward Newcastle in Henry County for this line of storms. The forward speed of that line of storms itself is well over 40 miles per hour. Damaging wind is the main threat. Let's zoom in. There's your heavy rainfall through Brownsburg, through Avon, Danville, Zionsville, Eagle Creek, and then up to Noblesville. This is moving to the south and east very quickly. That forward speed increases the potential for damaging wind. There's your storm track as this rolls through Indianapolis once again. This will be the second round of storms for many of you. I can hear the wind here in the studio. This is Micah Gymnasium. We've got a high roof, and whenever the wind picks up like that, we get a pretty good noise with that. Non-severe storms, Kokomo over toward Marion and also into Hartford City. Let's show you what it looks like. A live drive picture here. Going to be a messing evening commute. You see a little lighter sky there on the northern horizon with our live drive. Kyle's back 1 minute, and we'll start tracking these storms as they continue to be powerful, moving southeast.